everybody, I'm Jean Bainey and welcome to my channel. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grunge up this old journal. It's kind of an experimental grunging up, and I only took one page out of it. This page because I liked it. I painted it, and it's my Christmas cactus when it was actually blooming at Christmas time. And I just liked it, and I happened to paint it in this journal. It's got a couple other pages on the other. I might use these as a tip-in my junk journal, but I just kind of wanted to keep that separate. But this is a really, it's a book journal I made a long time ago, and I grunged up this page, and I'm okay with it. But I've got all these, oh, well, that must have come out too. Okay, well, anyway, I've got these pages here. There's nothing fun to me about any of these pages. And so, and I've hung on to this for several years. So I thought, well, I'll just, this will be a good practice journal to grunge up, and we'll see what it looks like. It might be kind of fun to do. I saw this on Louise Hensel, and I'll give you her link because I know she will do a better job than I'm going to do. And I may take this off because I never did glue that on. That just might be a good page to just leave like that. And I don't know if this will work with all these pages being, there's a lot of folded pages and everything, but let's just see. But she used a hammer, and that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to just grunge it up. And I'm going to make it really bad. So this is kind of fun. Uh-oh. Things are crashing around here. She spent a lot of time grunging. Ouch! I'm going to make it really rough. And I don't think she had it put together. This one's very weakly put together. So if it grunges nicely, then I may do something with it. But this is good practice. For any of you who like the grunged look, it is a definite preference. Oh, I may have to stand up. I don't want to. There. That's better. I thought I would film this. Oh my goodness. I've really torn it apart, but that's okay. Let's just grunge some of this side too. Hers was not put together really good. Okay. So, there we go. And let's just see. Oh my goodness, these pages are all going to fall out. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start now. She didn't ever, on any of those pages, she did not spray that much. And she had a lot more color sprays. Oh, I think I've got, here's another new one. Gosh, where did I get these? I put this jelly paper down here, and I thought, well, oh, here's some purple. I gotta spray it this way. And truthfully, I don't know if she allowed any of this to dry before she sprayed. I'm just thinking, oh, that looks very fun. And yeah, I'm liking how that looks. Is this the empty one? That's the empty one. What else have we got here? Got some green. It's almost empty too. Not spraying. So I'm just gonna pour. And I'm going to do that with this blue too. So let's see how that does. And we will mop up with that. And that. Oh my gosh, look at my hands. And, oh, we hardly got that page at all. And these pages, sprayed in the wrong direction. Okay. We're going to see how grungy this is. Okay, let me mop those pages. And mop that. I wonder if I can ink it up a little bit as well while it's wet. Probably better wait till it dries. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what we get. I'm going to turn you off, and I'll be right back in after it dries. Okay, I'm back. Didn't take horribly long. I did scratch this up because it was very shiny. Better use ones that and I'll cut this out. Definitely grungy. Okay. Love how the hammer worked out. I thought about grunging it a little more while it was wet. Okay, but I'm kind of on my own now because her book stayed together. So let me just see what I'm going to do here. This is the original. And this needs to be scratched up a little bit. It's definitely too pretty. There, and then I'll throw some brown. This is the same oxide that I used on the last video that needs to be replaced. So let's see if we can turn it into it's a good way to dry it. Okay. Now this seems to be the best page, so that might end up being the cover. But this one stayed together too. I'm thinking ooh, this is still quite wet. Okay. So, okay, now the trick is to make a book out of this big mess. It's gonna all be in different orders. Okay, now my thoughts were I would staple it together, but I don't think my stapler will staple that. So I'm going to have to punch. I'm going to have to take scissors and punch a hole there. Now, we'll do the really strong and the really strong. Okay, now what I want to do is, see, I do not have let's see, what do I want to do? it is not opening enough for me. So I'm going to do it the original way I learned to do a book and just glue the heck out of it and put it in the spine. And we'll see what we have, and if we have a viable journal, we'll continue on. Otherwise, we'll use these pages elsewhere. Well, grungy is a messy business, but that's just after one washing, so I'm good. Okay, everybody, I am back. And I have actually taken a peek at this. Grab some stuff to play with. And let's just see. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, now some of these didn't quite glue, so I dyed some strips. And I think what I'm going to do is take some strips and glue where it needs some help. Because I think that looks a little more grungy than it all being perfectly sewn on there. So I haven't done nothing but think about this. I'm very excited to kind of get back to it. And I kind of like the idea of having just little helper strips. To put on there. There were some pages that tore when it came apart. Love that. Very grungy. And then this part is another one that is just right up in here that it didn't quite pull together. This is all pretty solid. So let's cut another piece off of there. And that's just not going to go anywhere. I could do it this way, just to be a little bit different. Okay, and I'm going to get these all stuck down. What I should do is actually show you the whole book. Let me do that next. Don't really need to come down quite that far. I love that. I might even put some pieces on where they're not needed, just for fun. Let's see what this one's doing. Okay, that one's still doing fine. This one's pretty wet. Okay, Yep, I love that. I like how that turned out. And it's very grungy. Look at the really, for being hammered, the edges are pretty nice. Are pretty nice here. So I don't know. So we'll see. This one's a little rough. And I'm going to show you the whole book. So let's see, this again up here at the very top, it just did not stick. And you know, I didn't have a clip up there at the top, at the very, very top. So that might have been a problem. I like how there's the little holes here from where I tried to sew it. And this is a nice page. It is a little loose down here. And this one, I can't I can't wait to put something over that, because, oh, you know what? I can put something over that right now. Okay, I could do that. I kind of like, or I could even put a little cat sitting on the front. I might do the cat. I just think that's kind of what I'm gonna do. And if any of you have any memory, these are some old pajamas that I wore until there was nothing left of them, and then put a little and then cut out a few of the cats before I finally threw them away, just because I wanted to remember my pajamas that I like so well. So think about that when you're getting rid of clothes, especially clothes that you really like. Take a little piece of it, put it in your junk journal. Have a whole junk journal with just your clothes. But I don't want to keep going. You know, I kept thinking, I'm not real crazy about that Ohio thing. So I kept thinking, I can't wait to get rid of that. I can't wait to get rid of that. And there's no time like the present. Do it while you're having fun. I have been dying to get to this all day. This has come up. Just because I like the pages here. Yep. And another one that I don't love. This sticker needs to be put back down. I can't help but fix these little things as we're going through it. This is another one that I'm not loving. I just, you know, it sticks out like a sore thumb in this grungy disc, except for the fact that I just love that little owl. So we'll see. I love how she's laughing. And then we've got this page, and it's looking pretty good. It's a little bit rough right in there, and I'm going to add some there. This page hardly got anything done to it, but that's how the ball bounces, isn't it? And then this page, I love this page. Lots going on there. Lots going on here. I'm curious about what that is and where that came from, because I have totally forgotten. This is just a little Christmas sticker, and I don't love, you know what I need to do is I need to get some of that shiny silver off of it. There. It's a little bit better. is interesting. I'm just kind of wondering how that might look with some extra. Let me just use this and grunge it up a little bit more. This is actually coffee stained, just because I bought special instant decaf coffee to stain things with, and then I found out I love drinking it. You're like, who loves coffee? And there, I still know who sent it and all that, so I love that. And oh, this is that's another one. I'm going to, I don't know, do I want to leave it all scrunchy? Or do I want to I might do that. I might do that and then leave this as a little piece. There. Okay, so that's how that page, you can definitely see it needs a piece there. So let's go ahead while we're here, because it's looking real rough. And this is definitely a scrungy old journal. And I am liking it so much better. I was just really ready to let's throw some of that on there. I was thinking that might look pretty nice. Kind of spread that out maybe a little bit. Where's my hammer? No, what I need is my rock. See, these things are plastic. And let's get this on here. I know I want to kind of go through the whole book and show you, and I keep putting glue on here, which takes time to dry, so. This page hardly got anything. I'm just going to give it a little spray, because it just got totally missed. Oh my gosh, I overspray things. There. Too busy of a page to just let it. We'll just mop that up. Before that dries, let me go back to this other page. Yeah, that's pretty dry. And then this is Cedarville College magazine. That was the magazine, that was what I originally that was the original thing that I folded and played with. That was back in around 2017, 2018, I think I made this. I'm actually sure I have a video of it. I might. I know I posted some pictures of my Christmas cactus. And that's the page there. And that's 17 generations. Okay. So, we need to... so I'll put that on fast forward while I'm doing this. I've been editing and I keep hearing all these mistakes I make. 217 or 218 or silver instead of gold and different things. It's just cracking me up. I'm thinking, my goodness, what is my conversation like in real life? Nobody ever says anything to me. But how is it that I make all these errors all the time? And when I'm watching these videos, I think, what did I do? Where's my brain? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put on this mending fabric that I dyed. And you can kind of see where that goes and how it goes. I've got my grand dog over here who is just going absolutely bananas, and so I probably shouldn't be doing a voiceover at this point. But anyway, I have had such a good time doing this, and I've actually done some of the pages and things as well. And so that might have to be the next video that I've actually put some special things on the pages. I'm always wanting to just put things in here when it's really not time. But I have been just patiently waiting all day to play in here. There. And I just want that there. For no reason. It's because I love that, and I want that to be something in the background that people see. And I want to take a piece of this get some of that whitish look off. There. Now one thing I did kind of like is I'm going to glue this old brush up here. And I'm going to glue it at the bottom, or at the top. And I'm going to glue it at the bottom. Need something heavy on there. I like to do that. Now, while I've got a minute, I'll put a couple stamps. So I'll jump this into fast forward again, and because I'm just playing around now and just adding a few things while that paintbrush dries, and then I'll kind of show you how the paintbrush page actually turned out in just a minute. But I just had such fun. I know that the grunge look isn't for everyone, but I just really like it. It's very exciting to me when I see it, and I haven't perfected it. I don't do it very often, and every time I watch a video, I think, why not? Why not? Why am I playing around with all these other things when this is what really excites me? But truthfully, though, it all excites me. All of the different journals I do, all of the gluing I do, all of the collage, all of the grunge, all of the painting, everything. I just have fun with it all. But I think that grunge is really my very favorite. But then again, grunge is my favorite because that's what I'm doing now. And usually whatever I'm doing, that's my favorite. I had a little excitement the other day, and my son and I found some stray kittens in the park, which was really sad because why anybody would drop off 4 perfectly beautiful kittens and just leave them to die is beyond me. But perhaps they were thinking a park that's visited often, somebody would pick them up. And that's what happened with us. My son and I were able to get 1 kitten, but the others were up in a tree and couldn't get to them and all that. So we ended up taking the 1 home, and it was just the sweetest cat. He just loved me, and he followed me around all over the house and cuddled right up. I know these cats were socialized and loved before they were brought in by somebody in the family, but it was just very cuddly and very happy to be there, and was starving, and we couldn't get him full, and drinking. So we went back and brought food and everything for the others and left them because they were still up in the tree. And then the next day we came back and got. There was somebody else that had caught 2 of them, and one of them was dead. One of them had been run over by a car, and so the people were only going to keep one of the 2 kittens. And then so they ended up giving the other one to us to find a home for. And so we took that one home too. So it ended up that I had 2 kittens here at the house, and of course I really can't keep kittens. I can't keep any kind of pets right now because I'm gone too much of the time. And I would say that I would have loved to have kept those kittens. And I have kind of a small house, and I did think that my 2 cats, I was so tempted. I was so tempted. But reason prevailed, and I did find homes for both of them. And The Adventures of the Kitty is a good memory for me. So, it's another day, and I'm just going to show you I finished this page, and I did have to glue that down a little bit. Added a little bit here. But the interesting thing is, and where is my, oh, here it is. The interesting thing is that I've got two tuck spots. I've got a little one there and a little one up here. And then on this side, that makes a nice little tuck spot. And I was really happy with how the paintbrush turned out with the this little paintbrush picture that just happened to be on my desk, and that was kind of a happy accident. I've done a few other things. I've added a pocket here and a pocket here and a little Christmas tree. I really realize this is all Christmassy themed because I did it around Christmas time originally. And I have a little tag in there and that fit right in that pocket. And I'm leaving that a little loose. It can be glued down, but it doesn't need to be. But I like having the strings there, and added some pictures up there. Actually, what I did is I covered up those cartoon stamps because they just didn't seem to fit with me. So I covered those up. And this is a bedroom. And I had this little picture, said Lake Resort, beds, cabins, canoes, bait and tackle. Oh, perfect, perfect. And this I haven't done anything with. I'm still wondering about this plastic, this shiny plastic. I don't know if you can see it there. There's some shiny plastic on that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little Santa hat, maybe, or a little elf hat that comes down to cover that, and maybe part of that. So that's kind of future plans. This one I haven't done much to. I added a little bit here to just take away from the stripy look, and I'm probably going to add a little bit more. And this one, I covered up all the words that were along the side here, and I kind of like how that turned out. There's no tuck spot on this page. This one I grunged up the bag a little bit more, added another tag. Actually, I did the first one and that you saw in the back, and it was narrow for this, so I didn't use it. Added a little bit of design up there. This could be grunged up a little bit more. I didn't, well, I'll do that later. Again, we've got another owl here that's shiny. It's irritating me. I don't know that I can get it off, but I can cover stuff up that I don't want to. I want to do some doodling on her and she's already fun, but make her fun. I'm not sure I'm going to keep the candles. I have some plans. I will show you in a minute. And I think you saw that. And some might be wondering why I didn't cut that out a little closer. Normally I do, but you know, and that would have been very cute, just cut out as just a cat and no background. But it's fabric, and I only have one good pair of scissors in there for paper, so I decided to just I just slapped that on, and I'm pretty happy with that, and I'll probably add a little more stuff around it. And this is the same. I haven't done anything there. I've started doodling her, so she's on her way, and that I haven't done. That I started. This is what I started with. I just took these and I did add some gesso here and there in different places. This I haven't done anything to, and this I haven't done anything to, but I have this little basket. I have this little basket of fun things. And that are just weird things that I've picked up. And I've got this and this that somehow I think could be utilized in there. That, but I was thinking about this for the cover. Not with the bell. I like the cover with the bell, and if you want to weigh in on that, could I use the bell for the cover? I was thinking no. But anyway, I with a little bit of maybe some lacy or some of this maybe behind it. Let's see what that would look like. But I'd love some feedback from you. Maybe some of this like here behind it. Just some little feedback about whether or not to have that bell on there. Now, it's not like that it can't be cut off if later on it proves too cumbersome. So take that in mind when you're voting. But yeah, I'd love for you to see it. I also have this angel that I'm going to put inside somewhere. Some really grungy angels, a couple of grungy angels, and this is probably going to be too thick. But digging deep into this, I'm sure I can use the star and have it folded over, maybe. Oh, and I've got this paper. So I've got lots to play with. And I have lots of little grungy things, or things that I can make even grungier to play with. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm having fun with. That's what I'm playing with. And I do thank you for watching. It's a long video, and I thank you for watching all the way through, because some of you, I know you do. So anyway, I will see you later, and I will update you on some of the pages as I work on them. Bye-bye.